Hi, what's up, everybody? Welcome. We need to talk about social justice. It's a big deal. Why? Because it's about fairness. It's about equality. It's about making sure everyone has a fair shot in life. Think about it. Every man is created equal, and we all deserve respect. We all deserve equal opportunities. But sometimes, well, many times, the system is rigged. It favors some over others. That's messed up. Education is key. We need to learn about these issues. We need to understand how injustice happens. Only then can we fix it. Social justice is on everyone's minds these days. People are demanding change from the streets of New York to the villages of Ukraine. They're tired of inequality. They're tired of discrimination, and they should be. It's 2024, people. Let's get it together. The idea of social justice is old school, like way old school. Ancient Greeks talked about it. Philosophers debated it, but it wasn't always pretty. Back in the day, slavery was cool. Not cool, actually, super messed up. Women couldn't vote, and if you were poor, tough luck. Social justice, not so much, but things started changing. Slowly, people realized that treating others badly is wrong. The Enlightenment brought new ideas about equality and human rights. Revolutions happened. People fought for change. It's a work in progress, but we've come a long way. From ancient philosophers to modern activists, the fight for social justice continues. Let's talk about religion. It's a powerful force. For good or for bad, it shapes how we see the world, and it definitely influences our ideas about justice. Many religions preach compassion, love, and helping the less fortunate. Think about it. Charity, giving back, fighting for the oppressed, that's all rooted in religious teachings. But here's the thing. Religion can also be used to justify injustice. We've seen it throughout history. Slavery, oppression, even war, all justified in the name of God. It's complicated. Religion can be a force for good or a tool for control. It all depends on how people interpret and use it. Gandhi, a force for change. Let me tell you about a guy named Gandhi. He was like the OG of peaceful protests. This dude took on the British Empire with nothing but peace and love. Talk about a boss move. Gandhi believed in non-violent resistance, no fighting, no weapons, just peaceful protest and civil disobedience. He inspired millions to fight for independence in India. And he did it all while rocking a simple dhoti. Legend. Gandhi's message resonated around the world. He showed us that you don't need violence to create change. You need courage, determination, and a whole lot of patience. Looking east. Japan's unique path. Let's hop over to Japan for a second. They've got their own approach to social justice. It's all about community, harmony, and taking care of each other. They call it eimei. It's like a deep sense of interdependence. You rely on others and they rely on you. It's about supporting each other, especially the most vulnerable. Japan has a strong welfare system. They take care of their elderly. They provide health care for everyone. It's not perfect, but they're trying to create a more just society. Indigenous voices and their struggles globally. Now let's talk about indigenous communities. They've been fighting for justice for centuries. Colonization, land theft, discrimination, they faced it all. From the Americas to Africa to Australia, indigenous peoples have been marginalized and oppressed. Their cultures have been threatened, their voices have been silenced, but they're resilient. They never gave up fighting for their rights. They're reclaiming their cultures, their languages, their lands, and they're demanding justice for past wrongs. Healing after conflict, South Africa's journey. South Africa, man, they went through some severe oppression with apartheid. It was a brutal system of racial segregation. Black people were treated as second-class citizens. But then came one man, Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison for fighting for equality for his people. When he was released, he led the country through a peaceful transition to democracy. They set up the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. It was a way to acknowledge the horrors of the past and move forward together. It wasn't easy, but it was a powerful example of restorative social justice.